man's treasure.
But if you want it bad, it's the love of possession.
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Cause beauty relies in the eyes of the beholder.
Hold up, I'm about to get the game sewed up.
Take a second just to sit and chill and smell the roses. Looking for acceptance, open doors and never close them.
When the hand's dealt,
you gotta know when to fold. And if a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down, an apple every day, keeping doctors homebound. Using the word they can be more than a pronoun.
and if you don't pray, they be breaking the quotes out.
So they say, so they say.
Be a good boy, Johnny, don't you ever play with.
So they say, so they say.
You gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you run.
It's interconference time for the New York Knicks as they travel to enemy territory looking for a win. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. And Oklahoma City starts out with the a nice shot by Hartenstein. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now, here's Dort. And that one, good.
Throwing off the defense, creating a shot. Dort becoming a problem now.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. 4-point game. New York moving the ball around. Towns, no luck. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wide open look. Again, the Thunder score.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Out to Brunson. They set the pick. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7th in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Nice shot, man.
Mark Daigneault and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl-Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. And expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. On the wing, Anunoby. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside, Dort. There's the triple. They get it again. The kick out to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Williams gets the bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Knicks trail by 7. Pass to Anunoby. Knocks it loose. Holmgren with the steal. To the middle. Bridges with the steal. It's deflected. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
And sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning. And now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Here's Hartenstein. After Mikal Bridges' bucket. Yep, it counts.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Williams. No good on the shot. Good D by Anunoby. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here they come. Jumps up. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. The Thunder with another miss. From deep, Brunson. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the
Knicks, 11.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Thunder?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons.
Here's Caruso. After New York gets the 3. Out to Wallace. Williams for 3. He can't get it to go.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Pass to McBride. Here's Ryan. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Thunder leading by 3. Out to Wallace. Williams scanning the floor. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Brunson just knows how to manufacture points. Right now,
I know you want to win bad, but don't be messing up by playing hard like
that. To the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Brunson. Good D by Williams.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Wiggins in the post. And here is Caruso. Just 5 to shoot. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Here's McBride. Thunder with the rebound.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Here's Caruso. Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
Inside. Shots good by Williams. Williams has got the lead up to 10 now for the Thunder.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Oklahoma City. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Wallace right side. Another shot. Pass to Caruso. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. No coverage that time.
And he found the perfect spot.
This is the best team, remember that.
Big gap in the D.
To halt the run. Rebound by Williams.
And they just can't find a way.
Don't get mad, man.
Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Jalen Brunson. OG Anunoby.
The Thunder leading by 14. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Now, Caruso. After the missed three from Karl Anthony Towns. Pass to Wallace. Yep, that one goes in there. Wallace has got his first basket.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired. Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Towns missing. Oklahoma City leading by 17. Caruso looking for an opening. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Launches it. No good. Shot missing. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Here's Brunson, and the bank shot is good. Brunson's got 14 points. Now Joe. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to Hart. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Joe. The Thunder leading by 17. Outside Williams. From deep. And he's good on the three ball. 8 points for him.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Brent, when you survey Jalen Brunson going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Wiggins left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good with the triple. Knicks trailed by 20. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Back to Towns. Tipped away.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now here's Waltz. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. For three, Williams. It's rebounded by New York. Unloads. And the Knicks miss again.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Williams. Over Bridges. The Thunder with another miss.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And there it is for him.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Joe. Still scoreless. Rebounded by Hart. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in it.
And Anunoby, here we go. Bridges misses. Wiggins right side. Joe in the corner. Lets it go with a three. Was shot off that time. Some solid defense from Hart. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh, a guy who loves attacking the rim hard and putting some muscle on.
Pass to Williams. It's Joe on the wing. There's 1:17 left to play in the third.
And what a day on the glass for a guy who's given up a lot of size out on the floor.
Back to Anunoby. Over Joe. Pass to McBride. New York moving the ball around. Just 4 to shoot. They get the rebound. The kick out to Towns. Bangs home the trifecta. Towns has got 5 now.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
And here is Wallace. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. And McBride gets it to go.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Out to Bridges. Towns way outside. Can't connect from long distance. And so it's Oklahoma City holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams looking over the floor. And stolen by Anunoby. And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. Jalen Brunson caps off the break.
You give Brunson that wide open of a floor, he's going to operate there.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New York. Back to Brunson. Here's Towns. Down low. Here's Anunoby. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Knicks trail by 9. Here's Bridges. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Holmgren.
If Bridges attacks with that kind of force, it's really hard to not foul him.
The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both. The Thunder leading by 7. On the wing, Williams. Outside, Dort. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. From 13, it's Dort on the wing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes back up. Back to Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss. Knicks trail by 7. Outside, Towns. Back to Anunoby. Outside, Towns. Knocks down the 3-ball.
On the catch and shoot there, just so relaxed. Almost looks like Towns is playing a game of horse out there.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. The Thunder with another miss. To the inside. Holmgren with the steal. To the paint. To end the drought. And Williams leaves it in. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Brunson with a clean look, and they recover it. And it's denied. Outside Williams. Bridges with the steal. Here's Brunson. Finished off the break. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, huge moment from J.B. Brunson knocking it down.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. They get it again. And that one is good from Hartenstein. And the Thunder lead by 6.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Pass to Anunoby. The kick out to Towns. 3-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. .104 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Hart.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. 30 seconds left in the fourth. A second chance effort. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Yes!
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
So a close game
almost.
Since Oklahoma City taking this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg